Hello, everyone. Sorry. Give me 2 seconds. Something just happened, and then we're gonna get started. In the meantime, make sure you like, share, subscribe, and get ready because it's getting serious. Have a special guest, another special guest besides our special guest. But let me bring our real special guest on. Hi,
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good.
So I know you've been waiting and waiting and waiting. The day is
Yes.
finally here.
They has finally came. I've been waiting. I've been wanting to talk my shit.
Okay. Well, before you get to talking your shit, tell us who you are, where we know you from, any introductional phrases you want to give us right quick.
Okay, well, my name is Kehlani Janae, better known as Chanel from BADBTCHSECTION Season 1. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a model. I'm a life-size brass doll, as you can tell.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm here just trying to promote myself, my businesses. I do have a podcast called the Baddies Talk Podcast. We are dropping our first episode tomorrow about poly
Yeah.
relationships and, social media. We're going to be having a deep conversation about that. So, everyone stay tuned for that. And yeah.
Okay. Yes, I definitely have to tune in to the poly relationship part because a lot of people say they into it, but they don't know shit.
I was in one for a little bit. So, yeah, I'm be spilling the tea about that too because it definitely not
Okay.
what people think it is. Like, no.
Yes, well, I'll let you save that tea for your podcast so everybody tune
Yes,
in because I
yes.
really want to hear about that. Because I ain't gonna lie, you a high maintenance bitch. So for multiple motherfuckers to try to get your attention, I'm sure that was hard to do.
A woman and a man, I can't do it.
Okay,
Can't do it.
I can only stick to one person at a time because
And
child.
I'm very stingy. So, I don't like to share.
Okay,
And it was a married couple. So, it didn't work. Mm-mm.
oh,
Mm-mm.
what's your sign?
I'm a Scorpio.
Oh, like natural. I see.
Yeah. So tune into the Zodiac house too because I'm Team Scorpio. Okay.
Yes, we're gonna get into the Zodiac house too, but
Yes.
before we get into the Zodiac house, you were part of another show. On I'm not gonna say unfortunately, because if you weren't a part of that, then you would be here. So
Right. Right.
what made you want to get into reality? You gonna have to sit down. What made you get into reality TV in general?
Well, I think this is what every girl's saying is like, they sing Bad Girls Club, so they were like, "Oh, I want to be like that," whatever, whatever. So I did grow up watching Love and Hip Hop and Bad Girls Club and stuff like that. So I don't know. I was like, when I turn 21, I'm gonna be on Bad Girls Club. Like that's all I was saying growing up. And then when I turned 21, Bad Girls Club, unfortunately, not here no more. So
Mhm.
I believe the Baptist section Instagram, popped up on my news feed or my explore page. And I'm just like, you know what? Like, fuck it. I'm gonna try it. At first I was scared. I'm like, you know what? Me being the only trans woman I know, like, I don't get a lot of opportunities. So I was like, I don't think I want to go on there because them bitches gonna try to like fuck with me and call me out my name and stuff like that. I don't play like that. So I was very like tempted to do it, and then my cousin kind of pushed me to do it. He was like, no, you've been talking about this damn show, how they reached out to you, this and that. You gonna audition for that shit, you gonna get it. So I auditioned and I got it like 2 days later. So you
Okay,
know,
congrats.
thank you.
So, when they initially reached out to you, did you feel any red flags or anything in the beginning?
Um, no, not really. I was new to everything, so this was my first opportunity. So I'm not gonna sit here and try to bash anyone. They did let people know certain things up front, like when the group that I was in, like, I'm not going to speak for all the new girls, but the group that I was in the beginning, they did let people know, like, you know, you are going to have to pay for your own ticket. You know, we will be getting a house, stuff like that. So it was stuff that was like, you know, they told us in advance and everyone agreed to it. So this being my first time, I was like, you know what, like, I'm going to just fuck it. I'm going to just do the opportunity because I want to promote myself. I want to show people who I am. And, you know, it was more so of an opportunity where I'm like, okay, I kind of see the light in this, so I'm gonna take the chance.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't really see any red flags. There was little red flags when certain, like, you know, girls would drop out and then be like, "Oh, this is a scam," da 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 da, and like would talk all this shit. And I was a writer for the bad bitch section. I'd be like, "No, it's not. Like, it's not a scam. Like, you know, just because we got to pay for our own tickets don't mean it's a scam." Like, you know, I was going hard for them when people would talk shit. So. And I, like, in the beginning, I'm not going to sit here and act like it was a scam because they weren't asking us for no money. They weren't, you know, doing anything like that in the beginning. What's that?
Nina.
Chanel. Little one, period. But yeah, so at first, no, I didn't see any red flags. No.
So when did they let you know that, were you one of the girls that helped pay for the Airbnb?
I don't want to speak too much on that, but okay. I did in the beginning, yeah. Now, okay. I'm not going to say I put hella money or anything like that, no, right, but I did put a little bit towards it, but, you know.
Yeah. Okay. So kind of tell us the story in your own words. Once they contacted you, let you know everything that was going on, you said, okay. So what was the next steps that you took to get ready to actually get to Vegas?
Well, we were in the group chat for a while. Like, we were probably like 2 months before we started filming the first round in February. Mm-hmm. And, you know, we will go live. We will be in a group chat talking. Girls would drop out like flies. So we would like, they'll cast more girls or try to find new girls. And it was always like some shit going on with these bitches that they just didn't want to go on the show. So it was a lot of, you know, promoting the show, promoting our names, stuff like that. And February, I believe it was the beginning of February, around Valentine's Day, is when we were going to Vegas. And when we went to Vegas, you know, everyone got there. We did a little bit of a pre-production type of thing where it was a couple of us in the house and like 2 houses before the actual, like, you know, real production house. And yeah, it kind of got crazy the first round of filming. I'm not gonna lie. It was very.
Tell us what happened.
Okay, so, you know, I feel like it was a lot of pre-set up things, not by production, but more so with like the girls I was cool with in the beginning, which is the Unfab Five, the Bums, the real Dirtbutt crew. They definitely, you know, I'm a Scorpio, so, you know, I'm real, like, you know, I'm feisty. So once you tell me something, I'm not going to sit here and be fake and try to kumbaya. Like, no, I'm going to address it. And if you don't have a problem, then that's cool. We don't have to have a problem. And I don't mean I'm going to fight you, but it's just more so like I'm just going to address the elephant in the room before anything. So it's like a lot of he say, she say. It's a lot of like, because in the first one, the film guy was, you know, beefing with Slim Barbie, which is another cast member of BADBTCHSECTION. And it was because I was getting a lot of people in my ear telling me, oh, yeah, she don't like you, or she's talking shit about you, or she's doing this, she's doing that. And the whole time it wasn't even like that. So it was a lot of like, so they kind of put me in a lot of drama. And I did take the bait, you know, me being how I am. I'm like, no, I'm going to address that shit. What the fuck? So I did eat the bait, but they kind of put me in drama to like, for their own entertainment. And I could tell, you know, like they didn't fuck with me the way they fucked with each other, but we were supposed to be the Fab Five. And it was like they were cool with everyone I was beefing with in the house. And I was the only one beefing with them. And everyone else was cool with them. And trying to be kumbaya, trying to keep the peace. And then the second round of filming, which was just recently, when I was trying to keep the peace and not have problems with no one and bring the girls together, it was a problem. These bitches wanted to, you know, walk up on me and try to jump me in the room and the whole nine. Yeah.
Why? Do you think it was because they were intimidated by you being a trans woman, or maybe uncomfortable? I'm not gonna say intimidated, maybe uncomfortable or something like that.
I don't think so. I think it's just more so that they want people to follow after them. And there's a ringleader, and it's tiny, teeny tiny, little bank baby. Yeah, she's the ringleader. She's
That's interesting.
I don't want to like, you know, I don't want to bash anyone, but you know, I am going to say the truth. She
The
is a
truth is the
streetwalker. She's a
truth.
streetwalker. You know, she does have a pimp, which is her man. And, you know, she does sell drugs. And the girls that she's cool with sell drugs for her. Yeah.
Oh.
So, you know, they feel obligated to, you know, follow around her and follow behind her and jump up every single
Oh, no
time
one
she
ever
does stuff.
told me that part. Now everything makes sense.
Yeah, you know, they're minions. So minions are gonna do what minions have to
Basically.
do for their master. So, you know, you know, when she jumps, they have to jump. And in the second round of filming, it was just a lot of they came inside the house with this negative energy towards the badass crew, which is Bougie, the biggest, Ling, who else? My cousin Dolce. So they just came in with this like negative aura. Like it was just funny to me because it was just more so like, how are you guys trying to be cool with all the new girls in the beginning, the first round of filming, but now the second round of filming, y'all didn't bring nothing to the table the first round. The whole show was based on me and Slim Barbie and our beef. Y'all hoes didn't bring nothing to the first round, so now y'all want to come to this house and just want to be these and want to be mean girls. But y'all trying to bully the wrong bitches because they gonna bully our asses right the fuck back. And that's exactly what happened. So they didn't like that I was, you know, trying to bring the girls together. That's why I became part of production because I was doing Tiny's job. Tiny was part of production.
So did
So
they properly give you a title as a producer?
what happened?
Did they properly give you the title of producer?
Yes.
Congratulations, because a lot of women don't get labeled producer.
I'm not anymore, but
Well, at
in the
least
house.
then you was giving
Yeah.
your flowers.
Yeah, thank you. You know, I would just they did it more so because I was doing her job basically, and I wasn't trying to. It was just more so everyone didn't come to play. Like everyone came to do a show. Everyone came here for a show. So it's like they're trying to be loud on purpose so the new girls don't get their camera time and like all this like ignorant shit when the new girls are giving you respect when you're doing your scenes, give the same respect. It was just a lot of stuff that, you know, everyone knew they were doing it on purpose. And I was trying to stop that and bring everyone together and, you know, just, you know, keep the peace so we could get the show rolling because the first round we had to cut production early because of the drama. So we couldn't even finish everything. So this round I'm like, no, I spent money on my own ticket. Everyone spent money to come here. I'm not about to waste my time. And that was more so the new girl's problem. It was more so like, we're not here to waste time. Y'all bitches are just here to party and waste time and like, you know, be ignorant. So we wasn't on that. So
Well, before you go on, in the first round of the house, was everyone's titles? I know you were giving your title later, but like Tiny and the CEOs and executive producers, were they labeled correctly when you guys first entered the house?
um the CEO, yeah. But Tiny became a producer the first round. So she was acting like a producer the first round. Like she was more so like, I'm not gonna see her live. She was kind of like a house mom. She wasn't my house mom, but you know, I could
Right.
tell, you know, that's the feel she was trying to get. Like she was trying to keep the peace. She was trying to, you know, do stuff for the ladies, stuff like that. And you know, when we couldn't talk to the producers, we could talk to her type of thing. But half of the girls didn't like her. So it was like you were being a producer kind of just to rub it in their face. And
True.
they didn't like that. So I'll say a little bit of yeah and no, but yeah, the second round she was not acting her part at all.
Okay. You
Period.
got your
Badass crew.
fans, not your fans, your girls in the comments.
Period. I only could see a little bit, but you know it's the badass crew. I'm repping for the badass crew because you know we're unfabulous. You know
Yeah.
we don't fuck with the unfab four.
So, how did they officially cut the first half of filming? Did you guys have to go home and all that? How did that work?
Yeah. We were there for about 2 weeks and we really didn't get shit done because of the drama in the house.
Mm-hmm.
It was very like just a lot. Like it was more so it was only me and Barbie beefing. Like and it just got heated to the point where it was the house was divided, but I was still the only one beefing with them. Like my friends was I came in under the impression, not that I needed anybody, but I came in under the impression that the girls I was cool with, because I made up the name Fab Five, because I had created, you know, some type of friendship with them before the show.
Mm-hmm.
So when we came into the house, those are the only four girls that I knew at the time. So I was like, okay, we the Fab Five, like you know what I mean?
Right.
And um, it was just a lot. Like that happened, and then it was more so like I just kept beefing with Slim Barbie and her friends, and they didn't really have my back a lot. Like they said, "Oh, Big Chanel gang, Big Chanel gang," but when I was arguing with two bitches, I was the only one arguing, but y'all supposed to be my friends. But I'm over here, you know, when you arguing with two bitches, I'm hopping in like, "Oh no, 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 let's keep it like, you know, stuff like that." And yeah, we had to cut production early because of the house riot.
Mm. So coming into the second half, did you guys have to fly yourselves out and pay for the Airbnb, all that, all again?
I didn't pay for the Airbnb, so I'm not gonna speak on who did because I don't really 100% know. But I know I didn't. I just paid for my flight to get there, and that's it. And whatever food I bought my own bottles, food, all that. That's what me and my cousin did. We went together, so we, you know, we had each other's back with that. But that's it.
Right. Okay. So how did they let you know that it was gonna be another round of filming? Did they contact you or you just already knew from previously being done filming?
I knew that we were gonna have to do it again just because I know we didn't get a lot of stuff done. But I think they were trying to like look through the footage and see if they could even make a show with that first round.
Mm.
And you know, I don't think obviously they knew we couldn't. So we was in a group chat and they just let us know, like, you know, who wants to do a second round of filming. And, you know, I was off work because I'm like, you know, this is what I want to do. Like, I'm down. Like, I want to go. I want to kind of get out the life that I was in the first round, which was fighting.
Mm.
Like, I was literally the first fight of the house. And I literally was telling everyone I really don't want to be the first fight of the house. So I didn't
Don't
want to be in
always
that
be the
light because I'm
first
like, I got
fight.
opportunities, I got things I want to do. I don't want to be on TV acting an ass. Like I know I fought and stuff like that, but I'm trying to, you know, clean up my act and come around to this second round more so kind of, you know, just chill, stay back, smoke my hookah, be cool, you know, bring all the girls together and be here to turn up. Like not really to be with the beef and it didn't happen like that again.
True. So did you think things were gonna be different when you came into the second round?
I definitely did. I was actually having a higher expectation with the girls I was cool with because
Mm.
they didn't have no problems with no one in the beginning. So I'm thinking like, okay, they're gonna come here and we all just gonna be cool. Like, you know what I mean? Like, and I should have knew how they are because I was friends with them. So I know exactly the type of bitches they are. So I should have knew that, you know, since they didn't bring nothing to the table the first round, they were gonna come in trying to turn up. They were gonna come
Mhm.
in trying to be these hard ass bitches that they're really not in real life. So, and that's exactly what they did. They tried. And when I tell you, all my friends asked them about 10 times, when not really 10 times, but like 5 times, do y'all bitches want to fight? Do y'all want to catch a fade?
I hope
Do
they
y'all
got
want to
that
catch
on
y'all 30 seconds?
camera.
But they just dropped a teaser, and I'm hearing bitches in their confessionals talk about some line it up. Why didn't you ask nobody to line it up in the house?
Child.
So now we're out the house, and now everyone wants to be for Chanel. Don't nobody want to be for Bougie. Don't nobody want to be for with the biggest. Don't nobody want to be for anyone else that had like wanted to fight them in the house. But the bitch that didn't have no issue with nobody, and I was trying to bring everyone together. Now I'm a fake ass bitch. I switched up sides, so now all the girls I was cool with wants to fight me,
Typical.
and that's
But
fine.
they
I don't mind it
couldn't
no
do a
more.
one on one.
They said it's not gonna be no jumping shit, but I know the type of girls they are, and it is. And this is why I even called, you know, the producers and told them like I don't want to hear nothing because I didn't want to fight anyone. I told them all the girls that wanted to fight me, they literally told me when I see you at the reunion, it's on site. And when I see you, I see you. I didn't say nothing about fighting. So now if I put my hands on y'all because y'all want to attack me, I don't want to hear, oh, she's trans. Y'all letting a trans woman fight women because these bitches want to attack me. I'm not trying to fight nobody. And I'm not putting my hands on nobody first either. So if I get touched, I'm gonna defend myself. Period, point blank.
As you should.
And it's just annoying. Now they want to go on Instagram and talk about the LGBT community. They want to call me on my name. They want to be transphobic now. They call
But
me
how when the
Kevin. Bitch, my
producers
name is
are
not
gay?
Kevin. It's Kehlani. My name is not Kevin. Now they all trying to be ignorant and talk about some. That's why I don't like the LGBT community. That's what they were saying on live. And just like y'all mad because I'm not a follower. Y'all mad because I'm my own person and I created bonds with girls I honestly didn't think I was going to create a bond with because of all the shit talking my friends was doing. Oh, bitch, the biggest look like she got an attitude. Bougie looked like she just trying to be this raw ass bitch. That's all they were saying about these new girls in the beginning. So I'm thinking like, oh, maybe we're not gonna like them. Maybe I'm not gonna like them. So yeah, I had my prejudgment, but when I met them, they were actually people that I didn't even expect to be. So I created a bond with them. And just because of that, I'm a fake ass bitch.
So when they start showing the negativity to you, that's when you definitely knew you were no longer a part of their little clique.
Well, and when as soon as they came in and I saw the type of shit that they were on, I'm like, Chanel's her own person. Like, period, point blank. Like, I'm not about to be in that room with them because it's like, you're coming here to film, but you're in your fucking room all day, not doing nothing. Where we have to cut production time and wait because y'all bitches want to fake get ready and roll up in the room. Well, everyone is ready. Like, okay, if they're not ready at a certain time, then they're not about to film. Because now all of us got to sit here and we got to wait and look stupid because we waiting for these 4 bum ass bitches that look dusty as fuck every single time they come out their room. Not everyone is fucked because of these 4 girls, basically. No, we wasn't having that.
So when they were talking about your transition, did the producers say anything or like come to your defense any kind of way? Or
they didn't say none of this in the house. That was the thing. They just said all this on live a couple of days ago. I think 2 days ago, 2 nights ago. And I did talk to one of the producers and he did, say, I don't know exactly what he said to them, but I know he did say something to them. I don't know 100% what's going on in that situation yet because honestly, I'm to the point where like all bets are off now. Like y'all want to be this ignorant because y'all so mad because I'm my own person. That's fine. When I see y'all, then it is what it is. Like I don't care no more. Like I don't even want to rekindle nothing with them. I don't want to come to a resolution. Like and just have this energy in person. When you see me, make sure you have the same energy in person that you have online. That's it.
So it's safe to say we'll see you at the reunion.
What happened?
I said it's safe to say we'll see you at the reunion.
You definitely see me at the reunion.
Okay.
And I'm coming in my combat boots.
Oh, okay, Jocelyn.
Yeah, I'm gonna be just like Jocelyn. I'm kicking bitches right in their fucking stomach.
Child, just don't let them hit your face.
Oh, they're not gonna hit my face. They're not gonna be able to touch my hair on my face. That's the thing.
Okay. So, from them showing that they wanted to be, I don't even know what to call it towards the new girls, unaccepting. We'll say that for right now.
Unfabulous. You will call them unfabulous.
Yeah, let's say they were being unfabulous towards the other members, the new members. And then you decided to just slowly detach yourselves. How did it go from when you met the new girls, when everyone met? How did that kind of transition into you just totally being a part of the badass crew?
When the only 2 OGs that were there in the beginning was me and Red. Me and Red were there in the first round of filming, and then we were the only 2 basically OGs that met the new girls first. The Fab Four came later that night, like hours after we were all drinking, after we were all turning up. I had met the biggest and Bougie like 2 days prior to us officially filming. So I got to know them 2 days prior. So I was already like, these bitches, like, they cool as fuck. Like, I really like them. Like, my friends was texting me like, oh, how the vibes, like trying to be messy already. And I said, I'm like, I honestly didn't, I had a prejudgment. Like, Bougie and the biggest are really cool. Right. And they didn't say nothing. So it was all of us. We were drinking, we were having fun, me and Red and all the new girls, stuff like that. And then the girls came and the whole vibe changed. And then I was still trying to be cool with the Fab Four, but I just saw that they weren't trying to be accepting. They weren't trying to come mingle. They weren't trying to do nothing but sit in that room and talk shit all day. So I will hang out with the badass crew every day. Plus, I was roommates with Dolce, the biggest, and Bougie. We were roommates. So, I was with them every night. So I just created an even bigger bond with them because, we're sleeping in the same room. We're talking all night. We're venting to each other. We're getting to know each other every single day together all day. So it's like, I'm hanging out with them because they're here for a reason. Y'all just in the room talking shit. So I just slowly start, I stopped going to the room. I stopped trying to, see them because it's like y'all not even trying to come out and see me. Y'all want me to go in the room all the time. Like I don't want to sit in the room. I'm here to have fun. We in Vegas. I want to go outside. I want to drink. I want to smoke my hookah. I want to dance.
As you
do. Like I didn't come here to fucking stay in the room all day. I could have stayed in fucking Cleveland for that. So I just slowly kept hanging out with my crew every day. And then towards the end of us being there, we just said like, the biggest made up the name Badass Crew. So we just, that's Hillbilly Badass, Bougie Badass. What am Most hated badass. You know, everybody got like their own little badass name.
Definitely
So,
bitch you.
so yeah. So, you know, towards the end, we just kind of made it. We didn't have that name in the beginning. It was more so like at the end when we saw how the house was, we just, you know, fuck it. We the badass crew. These bitches want to walk around the Fab Five, the Fab Four, the Fab Four all day. Shit. The how we could have all been the Fab something, but now y'all bitches, we the badass crew now.
Okay.
And the badass crews ran that house as well.
Okay, that's what I've been hearing so far. So, from besides the fights you said you had in the first half of filming, there were no real fights that went on in the house.
No,
Just arguments.
just arguments, and not even arguments because these bitches stood in the room like they were scared. There was no, they didn't want us to fight. Um, like they were saying, you know, if you don't watch your 30 seconds, you could do it in the boxing gloves. If not, like, you know, you could do 60 seconds in the boxing gloves or 30 seconds without the gloves. And I was kind of mad because I'm like, how in the first round, y'all like everyone want me and Slim Barbie to go into the garage and get our ones in. Now we in the second house and bitches is calling out phase left and right and nobody want nobody to fight. They were scared to fight and the production didn't want nobody to fight. So I was irritated because I'm like, that's not fair how I wasn't pressured to fight, but it was more so everyone was amped up for me to fight in that garage. So why the fuck can't no one else fight in this bitch? That's not fair.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, I feel like it was more of a protection type of thing. Like, okay, y'all trying to protect them? Like, what is it? Because they scared? Because now I'm getting irritated. So I walked out the room like, no, they need their ass beat. For real. Because
Right.
they talk too much. They in that room popping it, but don't want to come outside and fight. Then when the whole natural situation happened, that's really how they tried to jump me. Because Miss Natural came into the room. One night, Miss Natural went in there really cool, calm, and collective. You know how Miss Natural is. She's going to say how it is. She's going to say how she's feeling. She don't care. Mm-hmm. She came into the room and she was like, you know, can you guys be quiet? We're trying to do confessionals. And Tiny was like, oh, it was a video on my phone. She was like, well, Isaiah just, one of the producers, she was like, Isaiah just said, like, if you got headphones, put your headphones in, baby. That's it. Tiny got super irritated, walked up through her cover talking about something. I'm going to go talk to T myself. I don't need nobody fucking talking for me or being messenger for me. And brushed past Natural. So right then and there, I saw Natural's face. I said, let's go to the room. Because I know she wasn't, you know, she wasn't fucking with it. Because I was hella rude. She didn't come in here rude. She came here cool, calm, and collective.
Right. And if you supposed to be a producer, you should have already been quiet, bitch. But
exactly. You should have already fucking been quiet. So the next day, I was in the room and I was telling them, you know, we're about to do a challenge. So get ready. You know, it's a paint and sip with a twist. Like it was a surprise. And they were like, what's the surprise? Lucky specifically was like, what's the surprise? T, no, I don't like surprises. Da-da-da-da-da. I'm not fucking with that. And the biggest walked in the room like, you know everything not about you, right? And Lucky was like, I'm not even talking to you. So they start going at it. Did you think Lucky got off that bed? And the biggest was up? Like, no. She sat on that bed and continued trying to argue. When the biggest walked out the room and Natural came and they were talking about the whole situation that just happened, they were talking about attitudes or something, about the biggest having her attitude or something. And Natural was like, well, you know, Tiny, you had an attitude with me yesterday for no reason. Like, why? What was that for? Tiny started get like on her bed, like popping it. So Natural started popping it. So, you know, they arguing back and forth. And I grabbed Natural. I'm like, no, let's just go. Let's just leave. So then all I hear is these bitches yelling when we leave the room. Natural's mad as fuck. We all yelling, da-da-da-da-da. Production's getting angry, talking about we about to end production. This is too much. We have guests at the house. We had a makeup artist at the house. We had a life coach at the house at the time. This is hella embarrassing. So I started getting turned up like I did at the photo shoot. When bitches was popping in at the photo shoot, I said, no, they didn't even want to do a cast photo. And I said, no, we about to do this motherfucking cast photo. Everybody shut the fuck up and get in line. We about to do this cast photo together. Because the last round of filming, we couldn't do a cast photo because of drama. We not about to do that again. So then when we was in the house, I'm like, you know, if you want to fight Miss Natural, then catch y'all once and leave it the fuck alone. Like, or talk to her and tell her what the fuck your problem is, like a woman, and leave the shit alone. So I started turning up. And not even directed to anyone, but I went to the room and I'm arguing with Tiny and Lucky. We going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Because I walk into the room and Lucky popping her nails off. Like, she about to fight. And I'm like, wait, why didn't you fight the biggest when she was in here? Why you waiting until she leave the room? She's like, I wasn't even going to fight the biggest. I wasn't even going to fight the biggest. I said, so who you about to fight? Because you popped your nails off. Tiny braiding her motherfucking hair up. I'm like, for what? Why didn't y'all pop shit when people was in the room?
Right.
They were trying to jump Miss Natural. And I said, that was not going to roll like that. Period, point blank. Y'all hoes getting ready to jump Miss Natural because you didn't want Miss Natural to sneak on tiny little ass. Then she didn't stop having that big ass bark and she can't handle shit by herself. So then, you know, I got into it with them, and the two girls that I didn't even direct none of that energy to, which was Static and Perk. And they're in a relationship, they're wives. I was the closest with them before the house. We talked every day. So when I was arguing with Tiny Lucky, I wasn't even talking to them. All of a sudden, they get up trying to argue with me, and I walk out the room, and I'm like, all I wanted was for Tiny and Natural to have a conversation. A fucking conversation. That's what I said. And Perk gets up like, Chanel, I don't know who the fuck you think you are coming in this room talking shit. Da, 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 da. I'm like, bitch, I wasn't even talking to you or your wife. So all I see is Perk walk up, Static walk up, Lucky walk up. All at the same time, they all rushing towards me. So I'm thinking, like, what is that? So y'all not about to jump me? So if I swing on your bitch, you're not going to jump in? Or if your bitch swing on me, you're not going to jump in? That's a lie. So y'all all walked up on me because we all heated. So yeah, I'm thinking y'all hoes trying to jump me. Did they try? No, because once my cousin and everyone, the badass crew heard me yelling, all of them ran to the back and them hoes went straight back to the room.
Damn, they ain't even try to stare them down?
Nothing. All I see is the biggest running, Dolce running, Red running, Ling running, and Bougie running. Crickets in that room now. Every single time these bitches called out a fade, crickets. Me and Bougie was in our confessional. And we were talking about the whole situation that went down. And Bougie was like, no, fuck this. I'm going to ask them, do they want to fight? We walk out the room. The camera's still rolling. She's like, do anybody want to catch a fade before I leave? Do anybody want to catch a fade? Then she said, Tiny, Lucky, called y'all name out. Y'all still didn't do nothing. But they want to go on Instagram and cap out like no one was directing nothing to them. Bougie was in the room and said to Tiny's face, do you want to fight? Tiny said, only if you want to fight, like a scared little puppy.
Girl.
So Bougie said she wanted to fight. We was about to set up a boxing match and nothing. Crickets. This bitch brought her own gloves and everything, but she didn't pop nothing.
What?
So it's a lot of, you know, just confessional gangsters. You know, talking shit in a safe place. They're talking shit at home. So they, you know, they're really going to get all hyped. They're really going to talk all their shit because they are live. They're not in the house no more. When we leave the house, all y'all Instagram thugs, all y'all confessional gangsters, but don't want to do nothing. I don't respect it.
Wow. So, was there any positive events or interactions that you guys had with the Unfab Five?
I could say the only scenes that they were in, besides them talking shit in their confessionals, was when all of us were drunk and we were twerking. Like every scene that you'll see them in a room with us, we're drunk and we're twerking. That's it. We were outside. The first day we were drunk, we were twerking, but they were still acting weird. And then we had a pool scene, and we were all outside by the pool, dancing, twerking in the pool, having a good time. They came out still with negative energy, but we all still had fun. You know, we were all trying to just, you know, we're all drinking, we're all trying to turn up. Mm-hmm. Then when we finished filming, Tiny want to start talking about Bougie.
Oh, when the cameras were done.
When the cameras was done. Why didn't you?
Well, why did so much happen when the cameras wasn't rolling?
Because I don't know. A part of me, I'm not gonna lie. I let bygones be bygones with production, so I don't want to say a lot. But I'm not gonna lie. Before, you know, when I did feel away and stuff like that, I felt like they just had a little bit of favoritism. You know, it was more so like, you know, they didn't want nothing to look bad on Fab Four in the beginning. So it's like, you know, they're not gonna film certain things. But I know a lot of shit was happening. A lot of shit was happening behind the scenes. So I'm not going to don't even quote me on that. But that is how I felt in the beginning. I'm not going to lie. I felt like, you know, they just didn't want to make these girls look like pussies, basically.
And do you still think that, or do you think that the loyalty they showed was just a little bit more stronger than you guys's?
Um, I think so. But like I said, I let bygones be bygones, so I don't really give a fuck. I just really, at this point, where I'm at right now, I didn't go there to waste my time, just like no one else did. Like I
Mhm.
lost a lot in my life going on that show, and taking the risk to do what I did. I lost so much. So you know, at this point, I just want the fucking show to air because I know that what I did on the show. So I want people to see who I am. So at this
Mhm.
point, I just want the fucking show to air, go to this reunion, beat these bitches up, and call it a day. That's it.
Do you think that with the filming that they did get done, do you think that it's possible for it to turn out to be a good show?
Yeah, because the badass crew took over. It was the happy.
Okay.
Yeah, definitely. We made the show. If we were in there in every scene, in the pool scene, and trying to have fun and trying to come together, and people looking and seeing that we did create a bond with each other, yeah, there's definitely a show. Like even like that there's even a bigger thing, like me and Red weren't cool in the beginning. For example, me
Mhm.
and Red, we didn't talk in the first round of filming because she was cool with Slim Barbie, and I'm the type of person where you cool with them, I'm not talking to you. So we didn't really get to know
Right.
each other. And now this round, we created a bond with each other. And I got to know her, and the viewers are going to see how the house is divided in the first round of filming. And I didn't talk to her, but now me and her let our didn't even have an issue, but we got to know each other, and now that's my Edna. It's the inside joke. It's called Edna Mode.
Oh, from The Incredibles.
Yeah. So that's
Yeah.
our Edna joke. We call each other our Ednas. Like, that's my baby. Like, I love all of them. Like, I created a real strong bond with them girls. And I'm not going to lie, like, they wrote for me in a short period of time that when I was cool with the Fab Four and I was cool with them for way longer, they didn't even write for me as much. Like, they
Mm.
wrote for me, yeah, but y'all ain't really, like, write for me like that. When I was about to fight, y'all wasn't there. Y'all just walked around like Big Chanel gang. But then when for each other, y'all jump up for each other. But for Chanel, we let Chanel handle her own shit. And that's cool. I don't need nobody. But the fact that I just met these girls and they running up for me already just shows me how much y'all fuck with me and how much they fuck with me. And
True.
I could say that I walked out the house with a bond with all five of them. And it's still growing every day.
Okay. Yes, I love the support that you ladies have for each other, and the love that y'all be showing. Even out of a bad situation, you guys found a major positive, which is a new clique of friends, which for girls, that isn't quite easy to do. And if it is, then it crumbles quickly.
And
But
that was my biggest thing going on the show. Like, I don't have a lot of female friends because of how I am. I get a
mm,
lot of, I don't want to say every bitch is jealous of me or every bitch is hating on me, but I do come across women that just want to be my friend and talk shit, basically. Like, and that gives me hater vibes. So I wanted to go on the show and create a bond with, like, that's the whole point of the show, is like kind of sisterhood. Like, we had a life coach for a reason. Like, we were in there trying to actually, and I could say, like, one of the producers, I think he did, have this narrative wanting the house to come together as a sisterhood. And it's just like the Fab Four didn't want that, and we wanted that. So that's the reason why I wanted to come on the show, is really to create a bond with other women and have friends and make friends and become a sisterhood. And that's exactly what I got out of it. So that's why I'm not really complaining no more, because I made some friends and we ride for each other.
okay, I like that. So, any other things that happened while filming the Bad Big section that you want to tell us or address? So, I think we basically covered it all. Trying to think.
Um,
Oh, the picture situation. Was your picture, did you hear through the grapevine as well that pictures were being used?
I heard it. I never saw nothing of me, but I have heard it multiple times towards really the second round of filming is when I heard it. I know me and Red were looking and we did see a fake profile of her with her bad section pictures. I'm not, blaming it on nobody because I don't know, but we did see that. Also, we have
Hmm.
seen other,
Things.
other things. But honestly, it didn't happen to me, so I don't want to speak too much on it because I didn't see a
True.
fake profile on me. I didn't see no fake pictures. I didn't see a fake Instagram. So I don't 100% know, but Yeah.
It's out there.
Yeah.
So, were you a part of when I heard? Well, I didn't hear. We know there was some stealing going on. Do you have anything to say on that?
I was there when it supposedly happened.
Ooh,
I was doing, I was buying my stuff in the front. So I don't 100% know. So like I said, that's just another situation I really can't speak on because I didn't see it with my own eyes. I heard it.
right.
But I was there when it supposedly happened.
Okay.
I didn't really, I was too annoyed because I couldn't find me a fucking photo shoot dress. So I didn't really get to see the signs or the red flags like other people could. Because I was really irritated because I went to
Worried
the
about
store and
yourself.
basically wasted my fucking time. Because I always had bad luck with me trying to find a photo shoot dress. So this is the second time I came to the Bad Bitch Section house and I couldn't find a photo shoot dress. So yeah, I was very irritated. My dress did get ruined at the photo shoot, and everyone thought it was the Fab Four that ruined my dress because I was hanging out with the new bitches, so they were like, and I still believe that because I had dark makeup all over my dress, so I had to go all the way
Right.
back to the house, borrow someone else's dress, and that's when I got into it with the girls I was cool with because they came inside the room and was like, "What's up with these new bitches?" And I'm like, "New bitches who?" Because my cousin's a new bitch, so watch your mouth,
Okay.
like. And then they were just like, everybody. And I'm like, no, it's y'all. It's y'all energy. I told them that from jump in front of the producers. And all this shit I talked, and I didn't even talk shit. I said the truth. Anything I said to the new girls, anything I said to the life coach, anything I said to the producers about the Fab Four, I said in their face. I'm not a fake bitch. If the same way I'm feeling and I'm telling these girls and everyone else, I'm going to tell y'all in your face. And they don't like that. They don't like realness. They all fake. I said they all dick ride each other. So yeah. I just want to say, to the Fab Four, y'all awesome. But look at me talking shit.
They talking about you.
My phone's telling me, bitch, stop talking shit. But no, I'm gonna continue talking shit. But yeah, to the Fab Four, y'all all bums. And I'm tagging all you hoes at the reunion. Sparkle with them transphobic comments, you're definitely getting hit as well, right along with your little bill ass girlfriend, which was security. Yeah, you're getting it too. And that's it. I just can't wait to see y'all have this energy in person.
I just don't understand how can you comment on anything LGBTQ if you're cool with one of the letters? Like that just beats me. But
Yeah, Sparkle, actually Sparkle, she's another cast member. Her name is Sprinkle, actually. Sprinkle, she was definitely talking a lot of shit about the Fab Four in the house. When we left the house, she kind of got recruited into the Fab Four. Her and Eugene, which is unique, but her name is Eugene. They both got recruited into the Fab Four. So they feel tough now because they have a group now. So, they feeling really like froggy, like they want to leap, but not really gonna leap. So, yeah, Sprinkle just, was talking a lot of shit when all this shit was happening when we first left the house. And we did a park scene because me and my cousin did stay in Vegas for a little longer, and she lives in Vegas. So I told them like I want to do a scene with Sparkle because I want to address her. I'm not gonna put my hands on her, not gonna fight her. I would just more so respect you as a woman if you came to me and told me what your problem was instead of talking shit on Instagram all day when I didn't even have an issue with you when we left the house. We were cool the whole time. You were crying in your fucking room like a little baby because you're gonna go strip out the strip club because we were filming. And I went into the room thinking that something was happening, and bitch, you're crying because you can't go to the fucking strip club. Because you're a fake ass, skinny, scrawny, motherfucking mosquito stripper. That's what you are.
why
So
didn't you let her go make her money?
she don't make no money.
Oh, okay.
She's shaped like an ostrich. Like she don't really make money. Like she goes to the strip club
Bitch,
and she's
not an
a $2
ostrich.
house. So she and opens her legs for like $5 a night. So yeah.
Oh
So
God.
I didn't have an issue with her when I asked her in person why was she talking shit about me on Instagram. She kept saying, I don't have an issue with you. I don't have an issue with no one. I don't like negativity. So I followed everyone because I don't want to see that on my timeline. Then when we leave the house, we want to start popping shit, saying really transphobic comments and talking about some, my name is Kevin. And when she sees me or her girlfriend see me, they're going to run up on me. So to them, make sure your next move is your best move because it may be your last.
Okay, let them know something. So, also within you
Sorry,
going to
my
be
mother
a
called
part
me.
of the
Can
bad
you
bitch
hear me?
section. Yeah, I can hear you.
I can't
You
hear you.
you can't. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me, Chanel? Okay. Let me take you off, and
I
then
don't know what happened. Hold up.
can you hear it now? Hello.
Yeah, I can't hear you.
Okay. So one another positive thing
I
that
can't hear
you
you still.
out. I'm gonna take you out and bring you back in. Okay. Can you hear me now?
Still can't hear you.
Let me see. Um, Technical difficulties, you guys, but just give us a second. In the meantime, like, share, comment, all those things.
I can
Can
hear
you
you
hear
now.
me now?
Hmm.
Okay, great. So, one of my favorite parts of this conversation, one great thing that you found in being a part of Bad Bit Session is our fave, Miss Bushiana, who's the CEO of Zodiac House.
Yeah.
So, and you're going to be a part of it. Yay. So, how did she approach you about being a part of Zodiac House and what made you want to be a part?
Actually, the producers actually recruited me to her. I believe they were like, you pick someone from the Babbitt section, you should pick Chanel and Tiny. I
Okay.
honestly don't know why they picked Tiny because Tiny don't got her own business or she don't got the talent. I'm not talking shit, but even the people when she got picked for the show, people were asking like, why did she get picked? The only talent she has is being a streetwalker. Um, but yeah, so I auditioned on live, and they picked me. Um,
Mhm.
and yeah, I'm just repping for the Scorpio team. Like I loved her concept of the show, like of showing who you are, showing your talent, showing your business. So that's why I really wanted to be part of it because I'm like, this is something that's bigger than just like Bad Girls Club, like Bad Bitch section, like
Mhm.
stuff like that. Not about fighting. It's actually here to like promote yourself, and that's the type of show I need because I do have a lot of business ventures that are coming soon, and I think that's a perfect platform for me to show everyone what Big Chanel is doing.
So I'm sorry, I'm reading the comments. They going
I
crazy.
can't even see the comments, so.
I know they said somebody is that hookah goes, bitch. You brought him home with you, fucking Timmy. Thought you left his ass at the airport. Ah,
So
that's
okay, this
crazy.
is Hookah Helena.
Ooh,
Say
that's
hi to Hookah
cute.
Helena. She we were at the Denver, Colorado airport. And I don't know if
Mhm.
you know any conspiracy theories about the Denver, Colorado airport, but they have a lot of crazy shit that happens in that airport with that blue horse. So me and my cousin were there, and we felt
Oh, thanks
like
for telling me. I won't go.
we were there. We felt like a ghost got trapped into the hookah because I brought the hookah on the plane. And when we got to the house, there was this like, have you ever watched a scary movie? And you know that one scary movie, I forgot which one it was, but the girl's fucking on the ghost.
uh,
That's how my cousin Dolce was with Timmy. Like they had like a on and off relationship, and like Timmy would just get mad when Dolce was on the phone with another guy, and he will flick lights on and do some weird shit, and it still like it was actual ghost in the house. Like we would like be tripping out, like we would be high as fuck, and like some weird shit would happen, and we'll be like, Timmy, like why are you doing that? Like yeah, so we named the ghost Timmy. Yeah,
oh
so
my god.
but I don't think he's here with me, y'all. I don't think he's here with me because I've been having a good time. Everything's been fine. Dolce's been fine. Dolce is my cousin, by the way. She was another cast member on Bad Boy Section.
Yes, we love Dolce too. But what was I gonna say? When I first started smoking weed, crazy shit like that used to happen too, and I used to. It made me stop, but then one day it did. It just stopped happening. So, oh well.
Yeah, we were, and we did, get really, really high, and we were all tripping out. So yeah, mhm. But Timmy's not here, y'all. Don't worry. Timmy's with Dolce.
Okay. So speaking of highs, I know one business endeavor you have going on is the baddies what is it called? The Baddies Talk?
The Baddie Talk podcast, yeah.
Yeah. So can you tell us about that and how you started it and where you plan to go with it?
Yes. So me and my friend Vixen, which is Yana, we came up with the idea of the Baddie Talk podcast because we both wanted, just a place to, we can talk, because when we're on live with the bad bitch section or we're in live with other people, it's like, it's everyone else's opinions. We wanted it to just be our opinions on certain topics. And yeah, we kind of wanted to talk about everything that's hip right now, everything that's popping right now. We want to just have our own opinions on it. Like, it's a girl talk type of thing. We're gonna have different segments every week. And we plan to go far. We're gonna start on Instagram Live to get our page popping, and we're gonna try to get on a platform because we both live in two different cities. So we're still trying to get the groove of it, but we definitely got a lot in store for everybody. So I'm excited for everyone to see everything we got planned for.
Yes. And stay tuned because I know I'm going to be a guest on that one day.
Yes, all y'all. I
Make
can't
sure
wait.
y'all
Badass
follow
will be a
them.
guest. Bougie, you. I want everybody to be on there and, get to promote whatever they want to promote and just come have a conversation with us. That's more so what it is. You can sit with us. That's our slogan. Yes, you can sit with us. Because,
I love it.
We want everyone to be involved and be able to have a voice and, just put their opinion in.
Okay, that's great. Congratulations on that as well. I wish I much success with it.
Thank you. Thank you.
Do you have any other business endeavors? I really feel like you should do something with hookah because I always see you.
I
I always
actually did
somebody
have a hookah
mentioning you with
business
hookah.
when
Oh,
I
you
lived in
do?
Charlotte. It was a mobile hookah business. It was called Exotic Cloud Hookah. I didn't get to go far with it because I started the beverage section and I came to film. And then shortly after I left the beverage section, I had moved back to my hometown. So I couldn't really stick to it. Like, the hookah scene is more popping in Charlotte than it is in Cleveland. I live in Cleveland, Ohio right now. So the hookah scene is more popping out there. I used to be a bottle girl and a hookah girl. So, I had little plugs and, I had other business opportunities I could have done, but I moved, unfortunately. So,
Right.
yeah. I would love to do it again, but because I am a hookah hoe, me and the biggest, we are the hookah hoes at the house.
Yes,
So,
I love
she
hookah.
has her own, she also has her own hookah business called Hollywood Hookah Dolls, I believe. So she's repping for me right now.
Oh wait, is that Shayla? Shayla is the biggest, right? And she had
Slay.
blue
Her name is Slay.
Slay. I'm sorry, and she
Yeah.
had like blue hair in her picture.
Uh-huh.
Oh, okay, because I'm still was like the biggest. I see her.
Yeah,
Yes, I love her.
yeah, they try to break up our friendship. That's what they're trying to do. The Unfab Four trying to, be
Haters.
messy and trying to say all these things, but they're mad because I'm Iron Face and she's Moon Face, and they hate our friendship. But yeah, she does have her own hookah business. It's called Hollywood Hookah Dolls. So y'all check that out too.
Yes, definitely. Definitely you guys check it all out. If you have anything else you want to let us know, this is your time to promote yourself. And also, when you finish at the end, tell us your Instagram handles for your talk show and for yourself and your backup page just in case.
Okay. Yeah, stay tuned because I do have a lot in store. I do have a clothing brand coming soon that I'm still working on. And I might or might not start doing lash extensions. So who knows? But I'm very I like to do multiple different things. I have a lot of talent. So I hate just doing one thing. I want to do everything. So just stay tuned. Follow my Instagram. It's Kaylani Janae. That's my main page. My podcast is at the Baddie Talk Pod. And my backup page is Brad Dawsey. So, follow me, stay tuned, and
Yes. So, any advice that you would want to give to young trans women who want to be in reality or in the entertainment industry in general?
be yourself. You don't need to fake the funk just to get on TV. You don't need to be the messiest. You don't need to be the pettiest. You don't need to be on there trying to punk fake like you something that you're not, or just do too much to be seen. You do not have to do that. You could literally be yourself, and people are gonna gravitate to your energy and how you carry yourself more. So, that's the only thing I can say is be yourself, be unique, be how you are in real life. Don't try to go in there and be something you're not, because it's not gonna work out for you.
Okay. Yes, I love that message. So, besides Zodiac House, would you ever do reality TV again?
I don't know, honestly, because this think shit was draining. Like having to argue with bitches every day because they want to keep having my name in their mouth on Instagram, but they want to take the reality show out of the reality show and start taking it personal. It's a little bit draining for me. Like I don't do the drama. I will get down if I have to get down, but I honestly like I like to just chill and vibe. And it's like it's a lot for me. Like it gives me anxiety having to like I get irritated because now I can't put my hands on you. Now we can't fight. Now we not the same. Like I don't want to do that. Like I be getting out my skin because it's like everyone want to attack me. I don't like that shit. I don't like the feeling. So honestly, I don't know. I would just to promote myself more, but I probably won't do another show like this. No.
Okay.
Well, if it was
Well,
more of like a challenge show, something like that, more of like Love and Hip Hop feel, where it's probably not even Love and Hip Hop, but more of like a challenge show, I would do it. But Bad Girls Club type scene, I don't know yet. As of right now, no. But maybe in the future, who knows?
okay. Well, hopefully there's more LGBTQ friendly shows with staff that's a part of the community and things like that. Because I hear so many crazy things. And the last thing that I want to talk to you about, because I'm basically just asking questions about you. I know yesterday we all heard that it was a Big Lex Baddie Olympics. And one of the things that it was a lot that went on there, y'all. A lot. I ain't even gonna get into it. They took tomorrow, we'll unwrap it all. But the one thing I want to talk to you about, Chanel, is that I heard they kicked out all the trans girls that were a part of that came to be a part or whatever, and it was supposed to be in some kind of pre-selection. So, how do you feel about that? And if that was done to you, how would you have handled the
I definitely feel some type of way because I did hop on Big Lex's live and someone did ask, is it okay for trans women to audition? And she did say yes. She said, you know, everyone is welcome. Trans women, woman, gay guy, like the whole like that's what I heard. I don't
gay
know.
guys could apply? I might try
I
for
think
season
she said
3.
everyone, if you a bad bitch, you a bad bitch, come. So that's what I was like, that's what I was taking it as. So, you know, I would definitely have felt some type of way too, because that's the problem. Um, I know that some trans women, they kind of make themselves look bad and it kind of portrays on all trans women. So once one trans woman do too much or be extra, then everyone puts us in that category of like, okay, we're not going to fuck with her because she do too much. But, you know, I portray myself like a woman. I am a woman. I carry myself like a woman. I live my everyday life like a woman. So I don't try to be in that bubble. And I just feel like, you know, people have that misconception of us and they don't give us the opportunity. And I feel like that's exactly what happened with them. They, you know, they just getting looked at like there's some men in wigs and they can't be here and they're not even going to be given the opportunity to, you know, show who they are because of who they are.
Definitely so.
And it's not fair. So I'm still going to rap and be like, that's the reason why I went in the bad bitch section as well, to show people how a trans woman is supposed to conduct themselves and be, and just show them like, you know, if I could do it, you could do it too. So I don't think that's right at all.
True. I feel you. And I definitely agree with your reasoning for wanting to go on the show. I feel like from talking to you now and before and just seeing you on social media, you definitely conduct yourself as a woman. So I commend you on that. And I thank you because you're giving a perfect example of what a trans woman, but I call it a woman, should be.
Woman.
Period. And on that note, that's all my questions. Thank you so much, Miss Chanel. If you have anything else you want to say, you
I
could
just want to say, you know, I love my badass crew. You know, it's the badass crew takeover. We taking over the bad bitch section. Fuck the Fab Four. And, you know, stay tuned for the badass crew because we going to take over everything.
Yes. Well, thank you so much, Chanel. Looking forward to seeing you turn it up on reality TV. And also looking forward to tuning into your talk show tomorrow.
Yes, stay tuned tomorrow at 7 p.m., I believe. We are having our first episode, so stay tuned for that at the Body Talk Pod on Instagram.
Yes. Well, I'll be sharing it for you, and hopefully everyone tune in with me because I'm sure y'all gonna have a lot of shit to talk about.
Thank you so much.
Thanks again. Hope you enjoy your day.
You as well.
Well, you guys, there we have it. Miss Chanel from the Bad Bitch section, and she's also going to be on Zodiac House coming soon. Thanks again. We not done today. We got another interview coming tonight. So if y'all didn't see my post, I'm interviewing not the little one, the big motherfucking heaven from Big Lex Baddie Collection. She got something to tell y'all, and we talking about the Baddie Olympics. So tune the fuck in. Before you leave my live, make sure you like, subscribe, and share, and follow me on Instagram at Man Williams with the Z, not an S. Until later on tonight, you guys. See you soon.